What's up, everybody? My name is Shannon. I am still waiting for my Seder, and today we are talking about What Big Teeth by Rose Sabo. So this is Rose Sabo's debut novel. This is supposed to be a story about a girl with a werewolf family. She returns home from school. Something major happened to her. Her family is very, very strange. Something really big happens, and she's kind of left trying to hold the pieces of her family together. When I saw this, I saw it on Instagram. I saw it with a whole bunch of other debut novels that were being released in April. The cover itself really caught my attention, and I thought this was going to be about a girl, like a normal girl with a werewolf family, and even the beginning of it leaves off where it's like, maybe she was a werewolf or something went wrong and she got sent away, but now she's back mysteriously. And it just was a little bit disappointing. Now, this is their debut novel, which I think, you can tell, like, it is a first novel. I think it needed a couple of more goes at editing. The story itself was not very tight. There was a lot of things going on, and there were a lot of things that just really didn't make sense. The way the characters interact with each other felt a little bit off. Our main character herself, really doesn't ever say why she's back. It's a little bit strange. Everybody's very connected to this one man who kind of exists outside of the family, and you do learn what's going on there, but it just didn't feel very organic. It felt very much like we were pushing our character interactions, and it just didn't feel like it was supposed to happen that way. We don't really get a whole lot of information. I would have liked to know more about the mother, why she was the way that she was. The grandmother herself was interesting, but we don't get to spend a whole lot of time with her, and the time that we do get with her just really didn't make a ton of sense. I feel like a lot of things were sacrificed to make it seem mysterious, but instead, as a reader, it just felt a little bit frustrating because I wasn't getting the information I needed to be able to put those pieces together. Like I said, though, this is Rose's debut novel, so I do think I would be interested to see what else they're gonna write in the future, because there was a cool idea here. There was a really cool idea of this girl coming from this monster family, but maybe something is lurking in her that is darker than even that. I liked that. That was interesting. I think it just could have been a little bit tighter. The actual meat of the story doesn't really get introduced till you're pretty far into the book. And overall, I just started to get pretty frustrated with it because it wasn't going anywhere and it did feel very stilted. I do wonder if this book was pushed to come out too soon. I think it could have gone through a couple of more drafts with editing to just make sure that it was completely polished and what it should have been, because it does feel a little bit disappointing in that I think Rose had a good story here. You just don't really get to see it fully realized. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend What Big Teeth, but I do want to keep an eye on this author. I want to see what they write in the future because I think that they have some really interesting concepts and I want to see where that goes. I want to see what it's like when they, get a little bit more polished and they are, what they really want them to be. So for this book, I am giving it a D+. I wouldn't recommend it, but if you want to check out this author, give it a shot. Just keep those things in mind. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to hit that like button down below, and don't forget to subscribe to Talk Books with me every week. That is everything I got for today, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.